This video number 2 for the day. What's up? This is Tristan. Welcome back to my channel. And this video is about when I stopped negotiating with myself. Man, I thought about this because it's a lot of times when I had to stop negotiating with myself. But I'm gonna look at the biggest point, and that was really when I really got sober. I'm coming up on a couple days, on the 25th, being 14 years sober. Nothing. No drugs, no alcohol, no nothing. No mind-altering substances. That's a blessing, man. And I think that was one of the biggest, stop negotiating with myself time, because that, rolled everything else into play. So I'll talk about that, because the negotiation with that at the time was when you want to do it, fear. It really was all wrapped in fear of the unknown, because I had never lived my life sober ever before that, since I was 10, 11, a kid. So it's really a fear of not knowing who I am, what I am without this stuff I had used forever. And I think the greatest thing that could stop you from negotiating with yourself is consequences, failure. That should break your your silence. That should break your resistance towards change. And that should make you willing to be all right, I got to do something different. You know what I mean? Okay, I got to do something different. But I know some people got some strong will, boy. My will was kind of strong. I was young. I was 25 at that time, and I had been living in a way that was not productive. You know what I'm saying? So I think that the biggest thing for me was feeling this potential that I could be better and that I could do better. And one of the most hurtful things that I went through was being in this space of not operating at 5% of my potential. That shit hurt me. So it was I continue to build stuff up. I continue to tear it down. I have to do something different. And I think when you get that open mind and you kind of surrender, it stopped becoming I know what I need to do. I know what I need to do. This is not a sobriety story. I'm talking about when I stopped negotiating myself. So I'm speaking kind of vaguely about it, but I'll have another video in the future where I dive deep into that. But now I lost my train of thought, but I'll get back to it. So I stopped negotiating with myself. It becomes you no longer have an answer. That's the best place to be in life. The best place to be in life, and one of the most powerful positions, I believe, is this moment when you lose this idea that you know what's best, and you're willing to listen to somebody else and just take directions. They say God is good, orderly direction. So at that moment when you okay, I lose. Losing is winning in this moment. Losing is winning. That acceptance that I have lost this battle, and I have to get direction from somebody else, because I'm already off the path, but I'm about to be in the ditch and completely out of commission. So it was it's I have those moments continuously on my journey, where it's okay, it's no excuse, it's no reason why not. It's just all right, what I need to do. And I open up and I become willing to listen to somebody else. Okay, what do I need to do? You know what I mean? And for that, it was my dad just coming up. Oh, you think you need some help? Yes, I think I do. Because I was already praying about it. I was already it was already this urge in me to do something different. And then it's crazy how God or the universe would bring something or somebody to say the right thing in that moment, because it was so random. My dad ain't never said none of that like that to me ever. You know what I mean? But it's in that moment, it's you think you might need to go? And I'm yeah, I do. And give me the number. All right, so now I get the answers come. So I can't be like, well, nah, I got to finish work. Oh, man, I got this thing to do. I got this person to see. I'm going to do it after this. It's like, nah, man, call the number, set up the thing, man, and get your butt out there. Like, no excuses, no reasons why not. That's when I start negotiating. It's like, okay, Pop, what else I need to do? When I get there, they like, hey, write this, and this down. How do you feel about this? And you begin to just do what you told, as opposed to have this like idea of what you think your next move should be. Man, you got you in the position that you're in right now. My smart decisions, my wit, my charm, my charisma, my player this and this, that, and all that got me into that position where I was like in a dumpster, like, you know what I'm saying? I felt like, because everybody got different ideas of success. Everybody got different ideas of what they perceive success to be, what they think, what brings them happiness. And they got that right. But I think it's about knowing what's for you and then being willing and able to do what gets you to where you trying to go. You know what I'm saying? I just finished a gym workout. You know what I mean? And stopping negotiating with yourself about that gym, bro, was just like, okay, I'm going to work out 5 6 days a week, whatever, and you just go. You ain't got to do like an hour, 2 hours, man. Go do 30 minutes. Get through the motions. Like, come up with, like, I stopped doing high volume, and I just do like 3 to 4 sets. You know what I mean? And it's been great. I've been doing that for like a year, maybe. And it's been great, man. It's just like you get in, you get out. It takes 30 minutes to an hour. You do the workout. I still see results. You know what I mean? Because the diet is the key anywhere. Stop negotiating with yourself. When I stop negotiating with myself, like, regarding that, it's just like, bro, this shit have to become a part of your life. Like, it's not even an option. Like, it's not well, I'll go tomorrow. Nah. I mean, if you can, because I missed a couple of days because I was on the road. I was handling stuff with my daughter, going through some things with that, which I don't want to discuss, but I may discuss in the future. But going through some things that I had to take care of with that. And so I was on the road and doing that and in Houston and kind of busy. But I'm like, all right, tomorrow you got to go because you missed yesterday, so you got to go tomorrow. And it's like, it's not a negotiation. You got to go. So when I get back in my groove and I find that is so important, bro. Having a groove, having a rhythm of your life, like, bro, it's like you riding a wave, right? You riding the wave into the sunset instead of you swimming. You trying to swim, and you struggling to get somewhere. You get this rhythm and this wave, and that's why I like being in my own. I like being in my space. I like having my routine. I like being able to wake up and say, in the morning, I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to do this. So I get back in that space when I'm here, and you have to break that routine sometime because it's important things that have to be taken care of outside of yourself, right? And, that's a part of it. That's a part of fatherhood. That's a part of family. That's a part of life. Like, sometimes you break your routine, but then being able to get back in that rhythm, get back on flow, guess what? That boat gonna still keep going to where you're trying to get to. And so that's one of the biggest things I could say regarding like when I stop negotiating with myself. And I've translated that over to so many different parts of my life. When I get to that point of brokenness, to where it's like, I give up. What do I do? Okay, get up and go do 5 miles a day. Okay, eat this. Okay, go do this every day. Go if you growing your business. Okay, go every day when you're not when you're not doing your business. Go to the mall and pass out flyers in the time. Go to this. Go print out these flyers. Print out these cards and go put a flyer on every car at this mall. Put a flyer on every car at the apartment complex. Go to Walmart, just stand out there. I've stood out in front of Walmarts, man, and the people come tell me, "Oh, you can't do that." I say, "What? How am I breaking the law? I'm just passing out flyers. It's free. I'm not asking nobody to buy nothing." Well, you can't do it. I'm like, all right, cool. I go to the other Walmart. I wait till them tell me to leave. They tell me to leave. I go to Target. Target tell me to leave. I leave. I go back to the original Walmart and I walk around the store and I'm just picking selected clients to give my card to. You got to work your move, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to the mall and I'm going to stand in the mall and I'm going to pass out flyers to people walking by in the mall. I'm going to go to the QT. I'm going to go to the 7-Eleven. I'm going to go to Valero. I'm going to pass out flyers to people walking in there. You feel me? It ain't a negotiation. It's like do the work or just shut up. Be quiet, bro. Get out the way. Get out the way. That's how I'm coming. And it's kind of frustrating sometimes talking to people who not like that. Who not like, all right, what we about to do? What we on? I don't know. I'm like, what? How you don't know? This not important to you? Is life not important? This shit is important to me. This shit is serious. And I guess it's because I'm somebody that come from a darker like past in my own self, right? In my own mind. So maybe being in the light now, I'm just like, bro, no, we need to be on this. What we gotta do? It ain't no goddamn, well, you know, I'll do it whenever. No! Why not do it right now? Why not go today? Why not call right now? What we waiting on? Even if I'm overweight or even if I'm, I still have that type of mindset towards something. And I translate that mindset over to where it's necessary in that time. You know what I'm saying? If I'm building up my business and I ain't making, and if I ain't passing out flyers and I ain't to that point, I'm reading or I'm listening to something on YouTube about how to do it. It ain't no goddamn just sitting around doing nothing. I'm on YouTube listening to, okay, how do I build a clientele? How do I market? How do I brand? Right now I'm on this channel. I'm on YouTube like, okay, how to get subscribers? What do the thumbnails need to be? What do the title need to be? You know what I'm saying? I'm changing things. I'm editing things. I'm moving things. I'm like, all right, cool. Shooting this video, like right now I told y'all I was supposed to shoot a video every day. I missed some days on that road. So now I got to do 3 videos in one day to catch up. It's not a negotiation. You're going to do it. You're going to pick up the camera and you're going to do it. Or you lose. And nobody cares if you lose, bro. Nobody cares. Nobody crying for you. So this got to be important to you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be able to share this and share my thoughts fresh out the gym. And, you know, so that's 3 miles a day so far and a gym workout today. Back day today. I might mess around, come back and do some abs. I don't know. It's my lunchtime right now. I got to go back to work. That's how it is. You fit it in, man. And you make it work. Hey, man. Like, comment, subscribe, bro. Lock in with me, man. Let's get on this journey and let's talk about it. Comment below. You know, tell me your thoughts on this. When did you stop negotiating with yourself? When did you lock in that mindset of like, it's not a negotiation. This is mandatory. This is obligatory to do it. Do you have that yet? What's stopping you from having that mindset? Holla at your boy. Let me know what you think, man. Tristan, signing out, man. Good chopping it with y'all. Peace.